You've read the PDF, direct access link in description. You learned the theory behind the tide, the wave, and the life raft. But theory is one thing. Now we put it to work on a real chart. I'm Henry, Henrik's AI avatar, and he have been trading for over 25 years. The difference between a pro and an amateur isn't a secret indicator. It's having a simple process you can repeat. Most traders are just guessing. They feel the excitement and buy at the very top. Then they panic and sell at the very bottom. That's a painful way to trade. This video shows you a different approach. It's a framework that works, as long as you follow it. Here's something you must understand before we look at a chart. The market isn't a math problem. It's an emotional auction. It's all driven by fear and greed. Your job isn't to outsmart it. Your job is to find the path of least resistance. This framework is built to do just that. It tells you the big picture. It shows you the best place to get in. And it defines exactly where you're wrong. Now, to the charts. First is the tide. This is the big picture. I'm pulling up the S&P 500 ETF, ticker SPY. This represents the whole market. Here's a critical point. If you can't read this chart correctly, you should not be trading individual stocks. Now, look at the top left. I'm clicking W for the weekly chart. This is our 30,000-foot view. Look at this. We see a low here, then a higher high, then it pulls back making a higher low. Then it happens again. Another higher high, and another higher low. This is a textbook uptide. The path of least resistance is up. But notice this part. We got a lower low right here. That was a warning sign. But then the market made a higher high anyway. The uptide continued, even with that warning. This line is our support. As long as the price stays above this line, we do not short. We don't fight the tide. We only look for buys. This one filter removes most bad trades. That is the power of reading the tide first. The tide is up. But that doesn't mean we buy right now. Buying at an all-time high is chasing. That's what amateurs do. Professionals wait. So now, we zoom in. I'm clicking D for the daily chart. We are looking for a wave to catch. Look at this. The market ran up hard. Now it's pulling back. This pullback is where we enter. We aren't just buying strength. We're buying that strength during a moment of temporary weakness. It might pull back to the 20 or 50-day moving average, or it might pull back to a previous daily low. This is support. Wait before acting. This is our entry zone. This is where professionals buy. We don't buy yet. We wait. We need to see the price bounce off this support. That bounce is our signal. That's where we enter. This is the most important step. This is what keeps you in the game. Before I ever click buy, I know exactly where I'm wrong. If I'm buying at this support level and the price breaks below it, my entire reason for being in this trade is gone. This is my life raft. It's a non-negotiable order. If the price hits some percent below this line, I'm out. No second guessing. No waiting for it to come back. I exit and live to trade another day. This small defined loss is the cost of playing. It's what kept me in the game for 25 years. You can survive 1,000 small losses. You cannot survive one catastrophic loss. This rule prevents that. That's the complete framework. First, check the tide on the weekly chart, up or down. Then, wait for a wave on the daily chart. Buy pullbacks to support in an uptide. Finally, set your life raft. Know your exit before you enter. This framework is simple, but it requires discipline. It requires patience. It requires you to wait when there's no clear setup. Most traders can't do that. They need action. That's why they fail. You have the framework. The real challenge is execution. It's following this plan every day, especially when the market gets scary. I can help with that. It's not just about the system. It's about the discipline to use it consistently. If you want coaching, just contact me. Now go look at a chart. This works on single stocks. It works on forex pairs. Leave a ticker in the comments. If you haven't downloaded the free PDF, link in the description, get it now. I'll send free updates to everyone who has it. If you want new videos about this framework, let me know. Post any questions you have in the comments.